Hi guys, so this is a get ready with me video, and as I get ready for my mom's graduation, I want to also give you gist of how I traveled from Nigeria to Canada as a PR immigrant for almost free. So I'm gonna give you like the breakdown of how that happened, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because I feel like a lot of people leave money on the table. So if you find yourself in the same situation that I did, please make sure you take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, let's get right into it. Guys, if you know me, you'll know that I am someone who doesn't love physical exercise. However, I have decided to be more intentional about that. So, this is me just coming back from the gym after I'll take 30 minutes of grueling exercise. I'll be traveling to the US for a day's trip for my mom's graduation. Well, don't ask me about that. That's a story for another day. But yeah, this is me just bringing out my suitcase to pack my things up, ready to go next morning for my trip. It's the D-Day and I'll be traveling to the US this morning for the graduation later in the evening. So this is me just stepping out early in the morning. You could tell that I was a bit grumpy, but yeah, just putting on a smiley face. For those of you who do not know, Toronto has two airports, an international airport and a city airport. So I will be departing from the city airport, which has this beautiful fixture of that aeroplane. So I'm not a makeup artist by any means. So if it's any of my makeup technique that looks funny to you or looks, just ignore that and focus on the gist. Okay, guys. If you already follow me on this channel, you probably know that I migrated from Nigeria to Canada sometime last year. And the interesting thing about my movement is that
behind the scenes, party crashers. Are you recording? Yeah, right?
I'm attempting to. You be dancing.
You have BTS now.
I don't want
Grace
you.
fix
When I
my-
said you come and do
Hello,
my camera,
can I talk?
No, you can't.
Hello. Grace fixed my hair. Look how
Let me take
silky, sleek it is. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so cute.
Very cute.
But
You guys should
make
like,
sure,
subscribe.
yes, to the Nook
and
with Grace.
No, seriously, like, subscribe, because doing YouTube is not your meat.
It's not easy. Come here, can you deserve a kiss? She's the bestest. Give my sister a follow. And don't, besides that, subscribe and also watch if you can. Thank you.
Which kind is if you can? You better like, comment, and subscribe. It
I'm sorry, you better like, comment, subscribe, and
See where
share.
I'm smiling sheepishly. Guys, you heard what they said. Exactly what they said. Do that, okay?
We have a quick question.
So I started my makeup process by applying foundation on my face. After I've moisturized and also applied primer, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix foundation because it suits me seamlessly. So guys, so this is like the gist, right? I don't know if you remember that I said that I had issues coming to Canada when I moved. So the flight when I was in transit was delayed for over 10 hours. And also like I had like, okay, the way my flight was I was supposed to go from Nigeria to Germany, and then Germany to Montreal, and then from Montreal to Ottawa. But then when we got to Germany, I had a layover of 3+ hours, and then they moved it and made it 5 hours. And after that, they moved it a couple of hours again. So I think it was over 8 hours layover. And then the annoying thing is that during that time, or during the layover time, my phone got missing. So I don't know, I mentioned in my previous video, so if you haven't watched that video, I would recommend that you watch that. It will give you like a bit of context of what happened. And when I got to Canada, at that point I was kind of really exhausted, because I'm just like, what's my own? I just needed like, I just felt overwhelmed. So I didn't. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I have the mirror here. So I'm trying to kind of check to see how my powder or my makeup is. So Sha moved to got to Ottawa eventually, because my sister came to Montreal to pick me, and of course it was late at night. And for some reason, and in short, the only thing I did was to cancel the return leg of my flight back to Nigeria, because I was supposed to go for a visit in November last year, but decided not to. Sha. That's how I canceled that, and I think I got, for, if I'm not mistaken, I think I got about 400 plus, about 460 Canadian dollars or USD. I'm going to confirm it while I'm editing this video, back for that. So, and guess what? I had bought my ticket at 1,000 USD, about 1,000, yeah, 1,000 USD. So I got what, 460 back. So it meant that my ticket was 600 and something.
So guys, here I'm still applying my foundation. I'm dabbing it rather than rubbing, so that it forms a good coverage over my face. I'm using an Il Makiage brush, which is divine. It helps me apply my foundation seamlessly.
So yeah, I got about 600 back. And for some reason, I knew that I could actually request for a claim because of that delay, but I didn't. And I guess I was just really tired at that time. And also, I probably felt like, okay, in Nigeria, when they say you can get money for something, the process is gonna be really long and lengthy. Guys, it literally took me less than 30 minutes, 1 hour, actually 30 minutes to file for a claim, and it took them about 30 days to get back to me. No other paperwork required aside the information like about my ticket, and that was it. They got back to me, and guess what? They refunded me 860 Canadian dollars. So if you add 860 Canadian dollars to the money that I got back for my return ticket, I think it's 460 or Canadian or USD. I'm gonna confirm the amount. I'm gonna put it like right there for you to see. You would realize that I literally paid nothing to come to Canada. So the moral lesson, or the morals of the story, is that if you have a pending, or if you ever get on a flight, especially if it's a Western flight, maybe not Nigerian local flight, right? And you have a delay. So of course I know that there are terms and conditions around that delay. So the delay has to be like a reasonable length. I'm going to check up what the requirements are. I'm going to share that with you in terms of what you need, like what the basic the barest minimum delay has to be.
Guys, call me the plug. So as promised, I did a bit of research and I found some information about what you can claim for or what you can't. So if you have a flight that is delayed more than 3 hours and you were previously not notified, and also it is the fault of the airline, then you can lay a claim for that. So claims are typically graded depending on how many hours it took you from where you were delayed to when you got to your destination. So I'm gonna drop the details of the website that I found all this information in the comment section below. So feel free to go there and just look at what would apply to you. Okay guys, back to my makeup. So when I was done with my foundation, I began to highlight my face by applying highlighter to my chin, underneath my eyes and my forehead, so that I have that glow, and I set them with powder.
How this happened was that when I was about to purchase, okay, actually I already purchased my ticket for Portas Airline to travel to Canada and to travel to the US for my mom's graduation. And I made a mistake, so I called them on the phone and I was holding, and they mentioned something about, oh, if you're calling about a claim, you can't we can't process a claim over the phone. You should probably try filling an online form. And at that moment, it just clicked to say, Grace, why are you sleeping on this opportunity to get money back for a service that wasn't properly rendered?
Another thing I should mention is that for you to be able to claim for any flight, that flight must be not more than 1 year old. So if you have any flight that is within 1 year period that was delayed more than 3 hours, go check out if you deserve to get money back for the bad service rendered.
After that call, I went online and I searched for the claim form for the airline that I traveled on, and filled in the claims application. All they asked me for was the details of my flight, basically to verify if the flight was actually delayed. And I think I had to put like a bit of story about, okay, like to give them a bit of context, or why I was filing for the claim. And I submitted it. I got a notification, I think it was the next day, to let me know that they had received the claim. And I didn't hear anything back from them in, I think, 30 days. It took about 30 days for me to hear back from them. Guys, you see, I've given it like a few minutes for this to sit in. And my makeup is looking So I usually don't like using colors to my lip. I just prefer to use lip gloss. So got this from my sister. So yeah. That's it. So guys, I'm done with my makeup. How does it look? So I went for simple, but I hope my skin is given. Oh my god, it's beginning to snow out there and I'm not so excited for that.